We've all been there, I'm sure. And probably you know it too well. That moment when you take a daring look at your bank account and cringe at the ATM screen. Or when you carefully close your internet banking app, stunned by the sum. Bills must be paid. And things start requiring money that you hadn't anticipated. Your car breaks down. Your clothes begin to show holes and rips. And your friend's birthday arrives earlier than expected. However, no matter how many times you close and open your eyes, the number remains the same. So, what are you supposed to do now? Well, if this is your situation, we might have a solution for you. In today's video, we'll be sharing with you guys a couple of business ideas and things you can do to make money. 1. Start selling stuff. When you're completely broke, you have to move quickly to make money. You also can't afford to spend a lot of money on a second source of income. When you're broke, one of the best methods to get additional money is to start selling things around your house. It's likely that you have goods such as apparel, electronics, decor, furniture, kitchen equipment, tools, and outfits that you don't use anymore. You can sell these products online without leaving your house or spending any additional money. Consider selling online through Amazon or eBay, or locally through Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. Consider selling electronics you no longer use, such as an old phone, game console, or tablet, to online repurchase sites like Declutter. 2. Walk dogs or babysit. People will always require childcare. If you wish to start babysitting, tell your friends and family about it, and ask them to tell their friends and family. Check out care.com to see if you can set up a profile and start connecting with parents who could use your help. You can offer to babysit during odd hours, such as early in the morning, at events, or on weekends, so that parents can have a date night. Because most daycares are closed during these hours, more parents will consider hiring you. Coming home from work to feed and walk your dog may be a real pain in the neck for dog owners. And one thing we know about pain is that people are willing to pay a lot of money to get rid of it. Another thing we know is that people adore their dogs and are prepared to spend a lot of money to keep them happy. Have you ever looked at the cost of pet toys? It's ridiculous. So, how exactly does this work? Actually, it's quite straightforward. Put up leaflets, knock on doors, make phone calls, and maybe even set up some social media accounts to promote your dog walking services in your neighborhood. You could, for example, charge $200 a week to walk someone's dog for half an hour, Monday through Friday. Consider what would happen if you could get 5 to 6 clients on board. You'll be making a lot of money walking dogs, perhaps $60,000 to $80,000 per year. What's more, this alternative has a lot of advantages. If you do a fantastic job for a customer, you'll have consistent business with them and won't have to hunt for new clients as frequently. 3. Donate blood or plasma. You can earn additional money by donating blood or plasma if you're 18 or older, in excellent health, and don't mind needles. Some centers may pay you $20 to $25 per week the first time you come in, and up to $30 to $45 if you return. I've never given blood for money before, but I know a lot of people who have. Some have done this a couple of times in college for additional cash. You can only donate plasma twice a week due to medical considerations. Even so, if you do it on a regular basis, you can earn roughly $200 to $400 every month. After your donation, most centers will either pay you cash or provide you a prepaid card that they will load with your reward. 4. Offer to help someone. Can you provide someone a service that saves them time and energy? If that's the case, you'll almost certainly get compensated for it. Consider your abilities and experience. Perhaps you could assist someone with a move or repair a leaking faucet over the weekend. Perhaps you might watch another parent's child after school or offer to help an older neighbor with yard maintenance. If you excel in a certain subject, you might be able to tutor children in your neighborhood. You can use apps like TaskRabbit to identify folks in your region who need help with small tasks. Simply focus on helping others, and you'll eventually come across someone eager to compensate you for your assistance. 5. Mow lawns. You could be thinking to yourself, oh, give me a break. But just hear me out for a second. Everyone who owns a home has a lawn, yet the vast majority of them do not want to mow it. That's a large market, and you only need a tiny, tiny portion of it to generate money. In fact, only one customer is required. Here's how you go about it. Choose a few neighborhoods and spend a weekend going door to door, asking residents if they'd like you to trim their lawns. You'll get a lot of no's, but you'll also get a lot of yeses, which is all you need. Knock on 300 doors in the hopes of landing 8 clients who will pay you $100 bi-weekly to mow their lawn. That's over $1,500 per month for a weekend job. When going door to door, don't dress like a homeless person. Put on a collared shirt and make an effort to appear respectable. Not only that, but most houses already have lawnmowers, so you won't have to buy one. Again, there's no cost up ahead. Now, if you've been getting value from this video so far, pause this video right now. Hit the like button and go ahead and click subscribe. That way you'll be notified of all of our inspirational videos just like this one. Done? Great. Let's continue. 6. Become a tutor. Do you shine in any academic fields? I surely don't, but you might. If that's the case, put your head to work and earn some cash. Tutoring can be a lucrative method to earn money, with the only investment being your time. The second fantastic thing about tutoring is that if you do a good job with your first 3 or 4 students, word will get around quickly, and you'll receive a lot more business from client referrals. If possible, tutor in medium-sized study groups. Tutoring anywhere from 3 to 5 students at a time is the most efficient way to earn money. When you're just starting out, how do you discover pupils to tutor? Great topic, and I've never been a tutor before, so I don't know, but I do know that you have to put yourself out there with anything. Talk to professors and lecturers, hang out at university libraries, in a non-creepy manner. Post flyers and use social media to market your services. To put it another way, just advertise yourself. Tutoring is another one of those things where obtaining new consumers isn't tough if you do a decent job. 7. YouTube. As long as you can get into a library or sit near a Starbucks, we all have a smartphone and access to the internet. Nowadays, a smartphone's camera can compete with a competent DSLR camera. What's keeping you from making a video of your day, or even chronicling your surroundings, or talking about something you're skilled at or curious about? Although it may appear that no one is interested in what you have to offer at first, remember that someone is. You may generate money in a variety of ways with YouTube. Affiliate marketing is one of the most popular. You have the simple chore of reviewing things or discussing anything sold online, and bam, you now have the opportunity to earn money. Easy money, plain and simple. Influencing is another YouTube opportunity. As your channel grows in popularity, you may always collaborate with other YouTubers or companies selling things that are relevant to your channel. People will pay you to promote their online or physical store. The possibilities are unlimited. This last one is essentially passive income, which is, to be honest, the best type of money. Ad revenue. Good ol' ad revenue. This won't become apparent until you begin to mature, but if you do, you'll get a decent paycheck. 8. Offering freelance services. It might be exhausting to develop bespoke services, construct a portfolio, and go through a lengthy marketing process. Sometimes, you simply have to be brave and tell it like it is. Don't squander your abilities as a writer and editor. In order to accomplish work for them, email, message, and engage with your networks at a breakneck pace during this period. Consider copywriting and magazine editing for relatives and family. Offer them for a low price compared to your typical rate, with the understanding that it will profit you in the long run. With this manner, you may profit from a larger clientele, while still making enough money to make ends meet. Ideally, these will be your main customers. You'd be shocked how useful these may be in rescuing you from a life-threatening scenario. Don't waste time relying on recommendations or waiting for aid from marketing. You can't afford to wait for things to fall into your lap when you're broke. You must pay your bills, so take a chance. 9. The bizarre moneymakers. These are perhaps the most peculiar moneymakers that don't need any money up front. So, buckle up. It's worth noting that they won't give a steady income, but they're a fun way to earn some additional money. The first is being paid for testing. Getting paid for your thoughts is a simple and enjoyable way to supplement your income. You can, for example, be compensated for food testing. Yes, even chocolate. For just one tasting session, you can earn up to $55 in cash. Focus groups for various purposes can pay up to $250, so it's worth looking into. The flip side is also just as lucrative, getting paid to be experimented on. If you're brave and thoroughly understand the hazards, you might earn up to $4,000 by participating in clinical research. There will, of course, be some risk because you'll be one of, if not the first people to be tested on the drug. If you'd rather do something less risky, you can get paid to participate in psychology experiments. You can earn up to $10 per hour by participating in a psychology experiment. We warned you it would be strange, so here we go. Donate your body. Okay, not your body, just from it. You can earn money by donating your organs. For example, some women are making a lot of money right now by selling their breast milk. Although theoretically, you're not authorized to earn from donating sperm or eggs, there is money to be made. Making money by selling your hair is a far more popular option. Some companies will pay up to $200 for your hair. 10. advertise on your car. If you don't have any money, you may not be able to get a car. So, if you don't want to, you can omit this option. Companies pay drivers to advertise their brand on their vehicles, believe it or not. There are two approaches to this. You could either approach local businesses and ask if they'd be interested in using your automobile as a moving billboard yourself, or you could sign up for a service that will handle all of the advertising and setup for you. Sure, a business like this will take a percentage of your profits, but they won't make money until you do, so there's no risk on your part. What I like about this option is that after you have everything set up, all you have to do is go about your routine, and you get paid for having adverts on your car. Again, talk about passive income. Now, we'll leave you with this. Being broke isn't something you have to live with for the rest of your life. Finding a way to create extra money is the best thing you can do to get back on your feet and improve your cash flow. Set a financial goal for yourself, then consider trying one or more of these quick money-making options. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed and found value while watching it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, welcome, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. With that said, have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.